Mikey Rose, what do you say? This is the Keeper coming at you from the last day in the garage. Well, today's Friday, and only a couple more days until New Year's Eve. Well, Saturday. Well, I gotta tear everything down because I'm playing tomorrow. So I figured I'd get one last video in while everything here is set up. But hey, let's do a little map. I was wondering about this, and since I'm old and I'm decrepit, let me see. I was born in 1957. All right, so we'll type in 1957. All right, and I started playing professionally in bands when I was 12. So we'll go plus 12. All right, so that would be 1969. Okay, in 1969 I was 12. So let's take, we're going to go with, since we're a couple of days from the New Year, so we'll go 2024 minus 1969. There we go. I've been playing professionally for 55 years. I know it's shameful to use the calculator to figure this out, but I'll tell you now, with all the health problems I got and all the medications I'm on, I'm wondering I could still remember my name. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Name. So, but hey, we got what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pay it forward. I'm gonna pay it forward and show you guys some really cool riffs. All right, and some of you younger guys, and I want you guys to try to get into this. Okay. And what I have is I have a looped progression that we're going to play along with. All right, so I'm going to move the camera and I'm going to pass on some of my gems to you guys. So, let's see. Yeah, this could be pretty good here, just like that. All righty. And, how's Mr. Zoom? Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like that. Okay. Now, let me get one last look here. Alright. We're going to jam along with the progression. The song Spooky. It's a song that came out in the 60s. It's like, in the cool of the evening, when everything is getting kind of groovy. Alright, and basically what the chords are, that's an E minor, minor 7th, to an A. But I play it which would be, what is that? It's an A chord. Okay, what it is, it's an F sharp minor with an A bass. So it's an E. Alright, an F sharp minor with an A bass. Alright, now I want you guys to look at the E minor chord. Alright, so you have an E minor. Alright, E minor 7. Okay, there's also E minor 9. Now if you look at this E minor 9, you will see that in an E minor 9 chord, it's a G major 7th with an E bass. Alright? You see it? Here's a G major 7th. And to make the E minor 9, just put an E bass with it. Okay? So now if you open up that and study that, you'll see E minor, E minor 7, E minor 9, and that would be what is that? I don't know what that chord is. I normally do, but my mind's foggy. So just look at this. E minor, G, G major 7, B minor 7, D major 7. You follow me? So you got all these things you can solo over, okay? And like you're thinking, G major? Well, you could do stuff like. So I mean, you could do various different things there, all right? And now what I do is I notice that whatever keyboard I'm on, I have a tendency to play a different style in. All right, let me bring this up for organ. Alright, I tend to be a little bit more rocky with organ. Now, what we'll do is we're going to run that progression, and I'm going to show you some various styles you can do with this. Now, just remember, it's all based off, check it out one more time. Just keep on E bass. Alright, E minor, G, G major 7, B minor 7, D major 7. You see, they're all related, all right? And I'm going to be hanging around all those scales, all right? So I'm going to run the sequence on this a little bit, and we'll do a little Wurlitzer Rhodes action here, all right? I had some slop in there, and normally I hate slop, but I'm not really fully warmed up today. And but there's like a lot of this. It's a cool riff. and I do parts of that. You know, I'll give you a good example. I have a tendency to put twos in everything. And if you watch, instead of going, you'll see my thumb, and I usually bar. It really sounds neat. Have some fun with your thumb. All right. Now, organ, it's kind of a, usually one of the cool things is, bear with me, guys, too, because, you've been playing all these years, it comes like when you play these riffs, you don't even think about it. But when I try to explain it and I start thinking about how I play, I'll mess up. It's like I get rattled or something. So a lot of the times, just let me play through it, and I'll try to explain afterwards. But don't get old. It sucks really getting old. So you have a progression going. Okay, now what's really cool is like if you just kick back and listen to what's going on. And now you could come in, like if you got an organ thing going on, you could just like, I'll show you that in a minute. Just come in exploding, all right? And, but like if you're going to do something like a Rhodes, I like to kind of like the Joe Sample approach, where he kind of waits and just kind of picks a few notes and just jams. And I'll give you an example of that. So like, I call it pick and choose, all right? Kind of even wait. Now if you notice, I kicked that major, a G major 7. Now remember the B minor? Wow. This arthritis is bad. What I'm trying to do is, so I'm going, I'll show you how that works. if you kick it in. Organ's a little bit different. Okay, so let's do synthesizer while I got it up. Now synthesizer, you got a kind of a different approach because now you got the joystick. And this is where you can do a lot of bends. Now, to do a really good bend is actually, you're going to bend before you play. Alright? So without playing, I'm just like, I'm going to do this. So you're just going, just like that. And, you know, you got your modulation. Alright? And a little cool thing to do is in your synthesizer, if you hit these, while you're doing that, just do a slight bend. Alright? So we'll do a little synthesizer action and you guys can kind of catch what I'm doing here. A lot of pitch bending, but you can do some really cool things. A lot of cool stuff, and I do an 11th riff. And just drop down at the end. And there's even like a riff where you can bend up, bend down. So you're bending up, and all you're doing is We'll put the progression back on and you guys can catch that. A lot of cool stuff, man. And these are a lot of my tricks. Now, if you're going to do something like a flute, you have to drink coffee first. Now, the key thing is when you're doing stuff where you're emulating another instrument, such as flute or sax, you need to study that saxes have certain, I can't think of the word, there's certain things they do. They do bends, certain way it's played. Same way with a flute, they do that crazy thing. I can emulate it on the, with the joystick, and I'll show you what that sounded like. A Jethro song, Jethro Tull song. All you're just doing is this. And what's really cool is if you got this down, you can even do it. Alright? And there's such a different type of style when you're doing like a flute type of thing. So we'll do a flute and some sax. Also, in the past, I've put other songs into a solo, and because like my mind works like a mile a minute when I'm up on stage, and like you know, you're playing a song, you're there. You're thinking, okay, I got a solo coming up. Then all at once, very like a microsecond before it comes time to play your solo, all at once, for some reason, Mission Impossible popped in my head. All right? And you're thinking, wonder if that would work. You know what I mean? And this is like all microns, little microseconds. So should I take the chance? Yeah, fuck it. So we're going to do a little Mission Impossible in there. Because when we were just jamming, that's what popped in my head, Mission Impossible. Now watch it. have to. You can even change it. So if you look at an A chord. So you can even put little pieces of A in there. But I think it was dissonant, but it did work. Let's see. Some ideas there. All right. Now let's have some fun with Mr. Organ. Hey, Mr. Organ, where are you? It's like bad acting. I will take my hand and put it on the button to find the right program. Bang. One. Here we go, full organ. Now, usually on organ, a lot of times, like when you want to do a powerful solo, what's most remembered is the way you come into the solo and the way you come out, and what's in between is all filler. So you want to be powerful coming in, and you want to make a strong finish, kind of like my Love Life. But that only takes like 5 seconds. Like my Love Life is like Chinese. Like I walk up to my wife, and I'm done. But anyway, so what's a good powerful way to come into a solo? You got this progression going on. All right. If you feel like you want to explode, well, let's do a low growl slide and explode into a chord. And then what's the most powerful thing you want to come up on the highs? Well, we'll slide up into an E minor, all right? But we're going to do like... right into an E minor chord and smack out Leslie, and you'll see what it... this will show you. do. I'm still kind of recovering from jazzing out on the other styles, but you want to do like a. You got Leslie. So the. There's something else I was trying to do. Where's the? I'll see if I can pull this off. All right. It's cool if I do it. Yeah, there it is. Stuff like that. I'm almost pulling it off, but you guys are getting it where you want to. What I'm trying to do is stuff like that, and but you get my idea. But you have to really be on that stuff, and it takes time to practice that. So, but you got, remember, you're playing within all your different scales. So you got the E minor with an F sharp minor with an A bass. And I notice I do a lot of G major, and there's some B minor stuff in there. D. So you could try all that stuff. That stuff, but I hope I gave you some ideas and stuff like that. And so this is the end of the video, man. So I hope you guys like it, and drop some comments if you do. I hope I showed you guys some really cool stuff. And just remember, look what you're doing, like a D minor, D minor 7. So you see the F, so you could play and all that, like you got like you can even do diminished. Really cool stuff to do. Okay, guys, God bless. Wish me luck Saturday. Hope my health holds out for all this crap. See ya.